Welcome back, student. Here I am back with a new module number 4 in biology science, with the continuation of the chapter Cell, the fundamental unit of life, with new topics: cell nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell organelle. Dear student, I am sure the earlier module are clear to you all. So, the topic here for discussion is the cell wall. Before we begin, let us recall. We discussed in module 3 that 3 structures in all these cells are common. These structures are, plasma membrane, nucleus, and cytoplasm. Dear students, we discussed that outermost covering of cell is the plasma membrane, whose nature is protective. So, plasma membrane is not only covering of the cell, but there is one more rigid covering outside the plasma membrane, but it is not present in all the cell. Such covering is called cell wall. Let us see. In plant cells, in addition to the plasma membrane, have another rigid outer covering called the cell wall. The cell wall lies outside the plasma membrane. The plant cell wall is mainly composed of cellulose. What is this? Cellulose is a complex substance and provide structural strength to plants. When a living plant cell lose water through osmosis, student, osmosis, I am sure it's to you, movement of water molecule from a region of higher water concentration to the region of lower water concentration through a selective permeable membrane. So when a living plant cell loses water through osmosis, there's a shrinkage or contraction from the cell wall. This phenomenon is called as plasmolysis. So cell wall play a very, very important role in various type of cell in which it is present. Now, functions of cell wall. Number 1, it provides definite shape to the cell. It protects the plasma membrane and internal structure from the attack of pathogen and act as a barrier for a mechanical injury. Dear student, in this slide there is a one diagram. Can you judge this one diagram? Yes, I'm sure you easily get it. This is the diagram of cell. But which cell? This is a prokaryotic or eukaryotic? This is a eukaryotic cell. More question. Is it a plant cell or animal cell? Bataiye. Yes, this is a animal cell. Why not plant? Because if this diagram show a plant cell, then there should be a cell wall. Animal cell do not have a cell wall. तो इस डायग्राम में हमें दिख रहा है कि वो सब कुछ है जो सेल में होता है, बट आउटर मोस्ट कवरिंग इज द सेल मेम्ब्रेन, दैट इज द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन, लेकिन सेल वॉल नहीं है. तो ये यूकैरियोटिक सेल तो है, बट ये यूकैरियोटिक सेल का एनिमल सेल का डायग्राम है. इसको प्रैक्टिस करिएगा आप. क्लियर एवरीवन? यस. एक क्वेश्चन हमारे दिमाग में आता रहता है, ऑब्वियसली आपके दिमाग में भी आया होगा जब आप सेल के बारे में, प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन के बारे में या ऑस्मोसिस डिफ्यूजन, प्लाज्मोलिसिस ऐसे प्रोसेस के बारे में पढ़ रहे हैं. क्वेश्चन cells of plant absorb so much water but they do not burst. Why? Like some plants are very aquatic na, so they float on a surface of a water body. So water inside the water body is in higher concentration and the floating plants are having a So these cells are having a less content of the water. So why not with the process of osmosis, water from higher concentration move to the region of water of lower concentration through a membrane, और वो तो बराबर अंदर ही जाता रहेगा, तो सेल में तो वाटर का कंसेंट्रेशन बढ़ने के कारण क्यों नहीं सेल बर्स्ट कराते? Let us see. Cell wall permits the cell of a plants, fungi, and bacteria to withstand very dilute, that is, hypotonic media without bursting. In such media, the cell tends to take up water by osmosis. Cell swells, building up a pressure against the cell wall. The cell wall exerts an equal pressure within the swollen cell. Because of their walls, such cells can withstand much greater changes in the surrounding medium than the animal cell. Yes, this is the reason. Okay. Now next about the cell organelle, that is the nucleus, which is also called as a brain of cell or the control center of cell. न्यूक्लियस का स्ट्रक्चर हम डिस्कस करेंगे, थोड़ा सा डिस्कवरी पे भी बात करेंगे बेटा. यहाँ अगर हम बात प्रोकैरियोटिक और यूकैरियोटिक सेल में, तो प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल आर हैविंग अ प्रिमिटिव न्यूक्लियस and eukaryotic cell are having a true nucleus, means well defined nucleus, जिसे हम अभी पढ़ेंगे. तो प्रोकैरियोट और यूकैरियोट के डिफरेंस में ही न्यूक्लियस को लेकर एक डिफरेंस होता है. प्रोकैरियोट्स में उनका न्यूक्लियस तो है, बट इट इज नॉट बाउंडेड बाय अ न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. बट इन यूकैरियोट्स न्यूक्लियस इज देयर एंड इट इज वेल डिफाइंड, इट इज कवर्ड बाय अ न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन एज वेल. ठीक है. प्लांट के सेल में अगर न्यूक्लियस की बात करें, तो प्लांट के सेल में न्यूक्लियस जो होता है वो कॉर्नर्स में होता है. वाई? बिकॉज आर हैविंग अ बिग वैक्यूल. तो वैक्यूल पुश देम टुवर्ड्स द पेरिफेरीज और द कॉर्नर्स. एनिमल सेल्स में ये जो वैक्यूल है, तो ये बहुत छोटे होते हैं या नहीं भी होते. तो जो वैक्यूल्स हैं, ये वैक्यूल्स दे आर स्मॉल, सो द न्यूक्लियस लाइज एट द एनिमल सेल. न्यूक्लियस को देखते हैं. न्यूक्लियस इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एंड प्रिंसिपल सेल ऑर्गेनेल. इट इज फाउंड इन यूकैरियोटिक सेल. इट इज एब्सेंट कंप्लीटली इन प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल. एब्सेंट यहाँ पर बात ये नहीं कि नहीं होता, ये सिर्फ यूकैरियोट्स. यहाँ पर बात है प्रोकैरियोट में न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड नहीं होता और यूकैरियोट्स में होता है. आरबीसीज इन दिस न्यूक्लियस disappear at maturity. You know, nucleus control all metabolic activities of the cell. So it is the master controller of all activities of the cell. Furthermore, it is the center of all cellular and genetic information, as it contains a genetic material, that is DNA. Yes, यही DNA एक जेनेटिक मटेरियल है या हेरिडिटरी मटेरियल है which pass on from one generation to another. You know, nucleus was discovered by Robert Brown in 1831, and it was the first organelle to be discovered. In laboratory, nucleus can be seen by staining onion peel with either iodine or methylene blue or safranin. These iodine, methylene blue and safranin are the dye. Nucleus appear as a large dot within the cell when we take a slide with such stains. If it is nucleus, then nucleus is very clear, conspicuous and easily distinguishable structure, means it can easily be seen inside this cell. It is a double membrane bound structure. It consists of nuclear and chromosomes. Nucleus is surrounded by a nuclear membrane which have a pores, and these pores allow the transfer of material from inside the nucleus to inside the nucleus, means from nucleoplasm to the cytoplasm, and from cytoplasm to the nucleoplasm. Now chromosomes. When we see the nucleus, which is having a double layered covering called nuclear membrane, it consists of a fluid inside, which is called as nucleoplasm, which are having these chromosomes can be visible as a rod-shaped structure when the cell is about to divide. Now, chromosomes contain information for inheritance of features from parents to next generation in the form of DNA. What is DNA? DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid molecule. All the information of the cell is coded in this DNA. Chromosomes are composed of DNA and proteins. This DNA molecule contains the information which is necessary for constructing and organizing cells. Functional segments of DNA are called genes, and in a cell which is non-dividing, this DNA is present as a part of chromatin, play a very, very crucial role in a cell. So its function are: number one, it is a center of genetic information, so it control or command all the activity of the cell. It provides the information for protein synthesis. It play a various role in cell division or in a cellular metabolic activities. It forms the ribosomes, which ribosomes and different types of RNA which participate in a protein synthesis process. And this nucleus also help in a transmission of characters from one generation to next. राइबोसोम्स जो कि न्यूक्लियस के न्यूक्लियोलस पार्ट में फॉर्म होते हैं, वो भी यहीं पर प्रोड्यूस होंगे. नाउ अगर हम न्यूक्लियस की न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन के बाहर और प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन के बीच की बात करें, तो वहां पर एक फ्लूइड है. दैट फ्लूइड कंटेंट इज कॉल्ड साइटोप्लाज्म. Plasm is a fluid content inside the plasma membrane. It also contains many specialized cell organelles, in which the organelles serve a specific function for the cell. The living substance of the cell bounded by a membrane is called protoplasm. One word is cytoplasm. Here we are using the word protoplasm. So what's the difference between them? Protoplasm is the jelly-like, viscous, colloidal or semi-fluid substance which distinguish into two parts. The one is the cytoplasm and one is the nucleoplasm. क्या समझ में आया? एक तो फ्लूइड वो जो न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन के अंदर भरा हुआ है, दैट इज न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म, और एक फ्लूइड वो जो न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन और प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन के बीच में भरा हुआ है, दैट इज साइटोप्लाज्म. जब हम सेल के होल फ्लूइड की बात करते हैं, देन वी गिव अ टर्म प्रोटोप्लाज्म. So the cytoplasm contain 90% water, carbohydrate and lipids, organic material, minerals and vitamins. सेल ऑर्गेनेल्स जो कि साइटोप्लाज्म में मिलेंगे, these cytoplasm cell organelle can be a mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, lysosomes, centrioles, and they play a very important role. They are having a specific function, and their functions depend upon the activity of these organelles. नाउ सेल ऑर्गेनेल्स जो हैं साइटोप्लाज्म में, उनके पास सिंगल लेयर मेम्ब्रेन है या डबल मेम्ब्रेन सेल ऑर्गेनेल है या मेम्ब्रेन नहीं है. ऑन दैट बेसिस दे आर क्लासिफाइड एंड इट इज गिवन इन अ स्लाइड. गो थ्रू इट एंड माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, सी द डायग्राम वंस अगेन, recall all the information taught to you and prepare for your next upcoming